Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Miami Dolphins. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hey, watch the slant.
Hug.
They'll look to throw on first down to Josh Rosen. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Mike, 58, right there. Hey, pick your quarter.
Hey, orbit.
Here's Mike.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rosen. That ball complete to Isabella. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Andy Isabella, 78 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Set. 19.
Check 53. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Running right, it's a handoff to Gordon. Nifty move by Gordon, and they're able to get this one across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. A big play there for L.A.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Gordon. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Set. Play tag. Get the 15. Check my 15. Get that quarterback.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
On 2nd down, it's Grant. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Man, run that.
On 3rd down, Rosen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Gordon. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, Watson. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Set. 19. Mike 50. Yeah. You don't want no.
Faking the give. Now Watson. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
First down, Los Angeles.
This is that. 19. Hey, here I come. Here I come.
On first down, Akers. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 2nd down now, Akers. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Reset. 19. 53. Mike. I got one.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Here's Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chandler Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement, because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
We'll see if they do that. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Now it's Rosen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Alert, alert. Hey, high 7.
Check the out. Check the out. Check the out.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And now it's Rosen looking. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Andy Isabella. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. They go back to Gordon here on first down. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Reset. 19. Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
From the 35 on second down, Watson. And his throw is incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Chargers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Watson. Looking for Shepard deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Rosen will throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the 1st half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. 2nd and 10 now. It's Rosen. He's going to rifle one. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Andy Isabella on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This will be taken very short. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Gordon, and some room to work. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for L.A. They held him in check in the 1st half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the 1st half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Watson. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. And he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the 1st half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
And this will be out of...
At their own 12-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now Rosen on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up fourth down. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Santos' kick is up and through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call...
Stretch.
Yo.
Watch the stretch.
You.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Yeah.
From the gun, it's Rosen. Completes it to Jennings.
Yo, I don't think you understand. The niggas go to bed. I mean, go to work at 5, like I think in the
16
morning.
and a Dolphin first down.
Don't do that.
On first down, it's Rosen letting one go deep for the
That's
end zone.
interference, bro.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Andy Isabella was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Again, it's Rosen.
Pause.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Hey.
And he'll get it down this time at 17. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Boom. Pause.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Pause, boom.
So 3 seconds
here
here remain in the half on
what
as
you
the
talking
field
about?
goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be a
You just said.
34-yard attempt. And his kick is right
No, you
there.
said, man, as soon as I pulled it out.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we go up to Orlando,
Yeah, because I know
hand
what
it
you're
over to
talking about.
Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here.
70 to 20. Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know
70 to 20, and he scored 2 pick sixes on the last 2 plays of the game.
This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Watson. He's going to have the hook up to Ross.
All you got to do is pause it and go back.
Down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Touchdown.
Hey, the funny part is y'all do all this shit talking about people internet. Them Canadian internets is fucked up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
No, it is. Oh wow.
Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
That's crazy though, cuz let me see. So you got the one
Now Watson from the gun, he'll throw.
Look at that. No.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Yeah.
Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to
Yeah, especially when we used to.
Obviously, one that should have been caught.
Especially when we used to RDL
elements
shit.
together, so they can make some progress in this one.
I ain't gonna lie, you just moving slow as shit.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done.
He's got a convoy, and he might be
Hey,
gone.
you want it? Let's double or nothing.
In for a Miami touchdown. Corey Graham, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what.
What I'm gonna take myself versus the field? Like, what are you talking about?
Score to start the second half.
Look at the shit. All right, so it's Gator fan passing you.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He don't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
On second down, Akers. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Hey, what bracket you in?
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Oh, Lord, I ain't going to get out of that.
This drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run it here.
Hey, you know who don't want to do this?
Won't come
Fucking
so easy
Kugler.
as they'll in
God
fact
damn.
tackle him behind the line.
Kugler, bro.
The loss of a full 3
My
yards.
nigga,
And now
I'm
it's
trying to
second
tell you,
down.
this nigga, he got some glitch shit going on. That shit is retarded. Oh, my God.
Now on 2nd and 13. Watson. He completes it to Boyd. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
3. Would be 3. No, not that. Come on. Oh,
This
man.
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
54.
Watson operating from the gun.
Give me that. No.
A man at Ross complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Back to the ground now with Gordon.
Get the fuck down.
Boy, this
Gordon.
defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
No time now.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson, he's going to take a shot
No,
from the end
motherfucker.
zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Operating from the gun.
No, bro.
And that is
Kick it through.
incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big
Oh,
miss.
miss. Oh,
And
baby.
he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. You know that they were thinking second half comeback here. That's a big miss if they want to have a chance at that comeback.
A very big miss because time is becoming a real factor now, and they're 3 scores down.
They'll run on 1st down. Grant. Now a loose football.
Oh, my God, that was...
That ball was knocked free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like, it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Monday.
On 2nd down now. It's Grant.
Come on, stop clicking off.
Just shy of
Bum.
midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. The Miami 1st down. That one
Not
going
that.
for a gain of 11. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
They don't run that.
They will run with Grant.
God damn it.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Gary and Conley, the one to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings us set to gain 7 at the Chargers' 49-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run
Callahan
another
is goat.
play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, Lord.
Give me that.
Middle.
Come on, man. Don't talk to me like that, man. Come on.
58.
Wow.
From just shy of midfield, Rosen.
God damn
And
it.
he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a three-score game, though, fourth quarter. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Watson. Got a man open. It's Ross. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Good tackle, boys.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Win a Super Bowl.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. From the gun,
You ain't got time.
and he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the
Not
O-line
to
was
dive,
run
he on
blocking
1-0.
again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
What the fuck?
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe
That's
gets them
the first
back to the line
time
of
I ever
scrimmage, but that's it.
time I ever saw
No
that.
gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Yeah.
And how did COVID-19 should affect your work?
The Chargers on 3rd down.
No,
They've converted
I'm
a third
still,
of their opportunities, 3 for 9.
still working,
This will
but
be a
it's,
tough 3rd
from
and
home.
18. Watson now to throw. Nowhere to escape.
Well, I
and he
can't,
goes
like,
down.
I haven't been able to go on the
Lorenzo
road to recruit
Carter,
now.
he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
The man champion, the motherfucking man tournament.
Here we go on 4th. Watson going deep downfield for Ross. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage. Apparently they weren't interested in playing the field position game. They opt to keep their offense out there. A big mistake in hindsight.
Yeah, that one backfired. In hindsight's always 20/20, but let's call it what it was. We would have first guessed that one and said, don't do it here. Bad situation. I think they need to be closer to midfield before I would start to think it was a good idea.
Yeah.
And once you start...
Wow, he called that.
His tight end, Gesicki in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, his 2nd touchdown on the season. But the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. The try here for the extra point.
Should have ran the ball. Fuck.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
What kind of fucking calls is that? What kind of call is that?
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6
Shit should
points.
be bottled up, man. No, come
It's
on, don't
amazing
cheat
what
me.
one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them.
Oh,
happen.
Lord, not the run
Also
commit.
showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain.
Not
so
the
now
run
they've got to come
commit.
back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Nobody want no record until I start doing it.
That's so crazy.
Back to throw, Watson. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete.
Nobody ever
Good
ran
effort
from
there,
it, huh?
trying
Boy?
to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
You
Well,
got
the
some
trials and
stamp on that. You
tribulations
should
of
make
being a
your own
quarterback
YouTube
in
page
this
and
league,
put
it's
that
tough.
on
It's
there.
got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen,
Uh-oh.
despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Yeah, in a regular league, yes, he is. In a regular
The
league, yes,
Chargers
he
on
is.
3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. Watson. He's got his
God damn
man,
it.
Boyd.
Good play,
And they're going to have
homeboy.
this across midfield and inside the 45. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
Come on. We know we're going to try stuff now. Let's go.
Hey, this motherfucker won't be able to sleep
Out of the
tonight.
gun, Watson. Open man is Ross, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a 1st down.
Hey, that's why they see it.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
You don't see no fucking, you don't see no defensive end just fucking goddamn get past you. Shit like
Now it's Watson, a bootleg. This will be caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
We're down, baby. On the ball. We all press this shit. I got to put some pressure on it. We don't put no pressure on it.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
We don't got no fucking burners there. No.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. John Ross with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit.
Hey,
that
hey,
touchdown
Boone, why you
counts
be
for their
ignoring my
team,
DM? I've
but I
done
think it counts
DM'd you
more for
about
the
80
fantasy
times
guys, doesn't
before
it?
I got on
Yeah,
here.
it's just something maybe positive to look at on
I
film.
said,
but
hey, send
this
chat.
one's
Hey,
over, let's be
where the
honest.
stream at?
Yeah,
Hey,
I agree with you
nothing.
totally on
You
that
don't,
one.
I sent you the screen though.
yeah, like a fucking hour later.
Hell no, bro. You said that shit like 11.
Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. Watson now, operating from the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Oh, okay.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
Yo.
The Miami first down,
Stop
that one
talking
going for a
greedy.
gain of 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Grant. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Sending it down.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and they were really held by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense.